Hey, good morning friends, happy Saturday. Sam from Maryland Magnet Fishing and Metal Detecting. As you can probably see, I'm back out here at my metal detecting permission. I don't think the farmer put any herbicide down. You can see the lovely manure piles are still here, but have my friend Keith out here today. It's his first time. He's going to be using my, sorry about that, my White's Treasure Pro. It's a little on the windy side today, but we're just hoping that, we're going to hit this area here again today where we found all the coins, and then we're going to move, sorry about the sun there, over to here. That's where I found that really nice gold gilded button. But the farmer was supposed to put herbicide down this week. I don't smell any, so he probably hasn't. I texted him yesterday to ask him to come by if he's available today, because I want to ask him some questions about the field. So if weather permitting, he hasn't done anything, I'd still want to come back out here next Saturday again, because I know Cat Marin's busy stuff with his wife today and tomorrow, next week. But if you're new, please subscribe. Those you've been following, thank you. Give me a thumbs up. If you have anything, issues with what I'm doing, please leave a comment. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing this for you guys, the subscribers. We're just trying to let you guys feel what it's like to be out here. Once this field's planted, unless I can find anything else, I'll be going back to magnet fishing, because I don't have any other places to go. So let me get this GoPro on and see what we can find here today. I had to put the wind barrier on because it is just right windy out here. You got something? Uh-oh. So it should be like 2, 3. See, that sounds like mixed. Nickel. Let me check, because it could be a piece of can slaw.
Yeah.
Foil. I bet that's what it is.
Foil.
Probably. Let me check. It's probably a piece of can slaw. 15, 13. Yeah, it's probably can slaw. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, this field is lousy with beer can, pieces of beer can. It just, I guess that's not going to work. I was kind of hoping I could use this to, oh well. Yeah, we're going to be overloading the detectors that close. And that's the only thing nice about here. I don't have to worry about digging a good plug, but let's see. I'll just sweep just easy put the detector over it, because it's probably in there then. You might be registering your eyelets on your shoes. I got a pinpointer, it makes it a lot easier. I'm still showing. I still got it in the plug. See, I try to keep the dirt spread. Well, I spread it because you can tell that. All right, so it's in. Let's see how this new pinpointer does. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this new pinpointer. All right, what the heck? And now I'll put a new battery in it. Sounds like they're doing work on that field on the other side. What the heck? Heck with it. Go to my carrot. Let's see what the first find of the day is. Yep. No. This might be another molten piece. Doesn't look like regular can slaw. This could be. Yep. That's feel that. That's probably a molten piece of copper. That's a bunch of that we found here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to GPS where that was. Because all this stuff, I mean, it's gonna get drug around, but the farmer doesn't till here anymore. So, you know, if he tilled, it'd be getting moved. A lot of people are like, why do you GPS this stuff? It's like, well, I go back and download and say, okay, this is where we found the most concentration of this or that. Come on. And that manure lovely smelling. The bad thing is I had 150 some waypoints and I accidentally deleted all of them, and there's no way to recover them. So now what I do when I go home, when I'm messing with when I download the footage, I plug this into my desktop and I go ahead and import everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet. Over on that side, we'd usually, I don't know where they went, you'd see a lot of bald eagles flying over there. Bald eagles, hawks. Because this is a marsh. There's a cove comes up there. And then, put that in the... We get all kind of birds out here. And so yeah, this will be... I'll soak that, put a little soapy water. I probably found, I don't know how many of those here so far. So it's just kind of weird finding all that stuff. But once we start to get like further out, it starts to get real trashy here. And one thing I always want to make sure afterwards is sweep. There's nothing else there. So, because I had a guy in one of my videos, he's like, you know, you need to learn how to dig a better plug. It's like, it's a farm field. You know, it's, I fill the hole back in, I'll tamp it. Yeah, that's it. And this place, I always try to put the worms in there too. Like, you want to laugh at me for trying to save a worm? Fine. Just, because there's some huge worms in this field. So you're on board with the first find of the day. I mean, I try to just put the dirt back in and, yeah, but it's impossible to try to get a good plug in here. There's no way. Now we got to get a coin, a button. See, this chickweed's a pain here. If it's wet, you get that stuff all over the coil. Now I do have a place outside of Jefferson, but I don't have any way of getting a hold of the guy that owns it. And he had literally told me a year ago, you can come out anytime you want. Yeah, bring anybody you want. And But the soil, it's red clay and it's rocky as heck. And only thing we found, I found a button. Julie found part of a, I think it was a Civil War plate. And that's it. So you might walk for an hour without a signal. Whereas here, you're constantly getting stuff. Yeah, the high-pitched stuff is what you want to listen for. Now, what's that coming up? 4? Yeah, see, it could be, we could be on the edge of that trashy area too. Because you'll get some weird, you know, it'll go from like 4 to 60 to, I mean, I'd like to come back here and just try to get the trash out. See, here's a 1213. That could be a button or a, it's probably a bullet. How deep is this? About 6 inches. Dang. Still in there. Where'd you go? Take his shades off. Sounds like there's iron in here too, because it's getting that faint blip. Jeez. You find a lot of shotgun shells out here too, which is a pain in the neck. Uh-oh. I just clipped something there. Up. Gets it. Cancel all. Jeez. Yep. Something small, because this is, you get like little tiny pieces of copper in here. It's such a pain in the butt to pinpoint them. Wait a minute. I said it's going to be something small. I can almost guarantee you that. Ah, man, where'd you go? Oh,
a penny?
I can't. I think so. That was like right. It was right there. Yeah. Dang. This might be something modern, but let me look. Get off there. I gotta get my little toothbrush out. Because I found some modern, like, Lincolns. They're a horrible shape because they're mainly zinc. See, I think it's gonna be a weedy. Yeah, I can see it's a Lincoln. What's the date? Let's give him a little... Where'd you go? Yeah, that's... Gosh, it's roached. It's gonna be hard to tell, but I think it's... I can't tell. It's hard to tell whether it's going to be a modern. Let me... Just want to try to get a date, that's all. But usually the old coppers, if they're going to be in really rough shape, they come out with like a brick color like crust on them. And I'd found over there 1863 Indian head. I could make the date out, and I got stupid and I put salt on it and put vinegar on it, and now I've got, that's all right, a copper colored disc. So hit the crust. Because see, this field's been in use. This particular section here, it dates back to 1697 to a land grant. I don't know how long it's been in use. I know that field, this area, that's like 100+ years. So all those decades of chemicals roached the heck out of stuff. I think as high as this rang up, it's a melted piece of silver. We found a couple of them here. Get you back in the hole there, Mr. Worm, because this is coming up 29.30, which is silver coin. Yeah, 30, 22. Yep. I bet that's what this is. Where did you go? There you go, Mr. Worm. Go back in there. Oh. Bullet. That's older one. See how it's got that white patina? Yeah. That's definitely not a 28. That's probably 36. But yeah, that came up. Sweep yours over that, because that's old lead. What's it coming up as? Nickel. Yeah. Yeah, that's old lead. But I'd be willing to bet, I have to mic this, that's probably about a 36. But see, it's a pistol bullet. It's conical. Yeah. I didn't kiss that, but it's got rifling on it. So that's after 1840. Yeah, close I've come to hit my foot with that thing a couple of times. But yeah, that's probably 110 or so grain. But yeah, all the really good old lead will have that white, that like white chalky. But see, there's a single ring. And you can see it's got pretty deep, defined rifling. Wow. Huh. Because I found a couple of modern rifle slugs, and they're just as gray as, they look almost like the day they came out. Huh. Same thing with like 22s, because they have a lot of zinc and stuff in it. Okay, friends, we are going to call it a day because I have to go into town and meet an old friend of mine. I haven't seen her for quite some time. So, show you what we found today. This, I believe, is a 1914 wheat penny. It's another odd melted blob of something. Found a lot of these. Pretty sure this is a modern piece of double aught buckshot. This bullet, I'm thinking it's probably about a 32, maybe a 36 cal. And then there's just some rocks and other crap. I'm going to text the farmer later on in the week because I don't think he put any herbicide down, and I don't think, you know, if he puts it down next week, I just want to find out whether we can come back next Saturday. I really don't think that area where we were is going to produce much more. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to go back over to where that Civil War veteran, his property was. So anyhow, thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave some comments, and if not, have a great day.